What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over this new event that just came out. It's called the Gold Glovers and Silver Sluggers event. So it's going to consist of gold pitchers, both flashbacks, live series, any gold pitchers that you have, and silver hitters. And that's going to be flashbacks included, legends, any silver hitters that are unlocked, as well as live series. So prices, or players like Gallows, prices went way up to like almost 10,000 stubs, stuff like that. So I was seeing some of that stuff on Twitter. I wanted to go into this event a little bit and check it out because these rewards are pretty unique, as well as they're pretty good. I mean, we haven't really seen anything like this, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But the max overall is 99. I mean, you can't really get a 99 overall team because, or even close to it, because they're gold pitchers and silver hitters. But they're 3-inning games. The minimum player overall is 75, obviously, with silvers and free entries. So the 20-win cumulative win reward is going to be this 90 overall Harmon Killebrew, and I will have his stats here in a minute. But I wanted to go through the other rewards as well. So for winning 3 wins in a regular event run, it's going to be kind of the same as last time. 3 wins gets you a silver, 6 wins gets you an 80 to 84, 9 wins gets you an 85 to 89, and then 12 wins gets you a 90 to 94. Those are all live series cards. At 15 wins, you get a monthly mystery pack, which gives you pretty much another gold card for the most part. Some people get lucky and pull a diamond out of those, but those cards are going for, you know, a decent price. Some of them are going for more than others. But one card I would like to try out is the Player of the Month, Walker Buehler. I don't know, it's kind of a weird card to want to try out, but that's just me. 20 wins gets you the 90 overall Harmon Killebrew, which his stats are pretty good. He has both 100 power on each side. I'll show you guys in a minute, but I wanted to talk about this 30-win reward. But 25 wins gets you a 90 to 94 live series player. We've seen that a little bit. I do have a screenshot of those available cards, but those prices for those cards will go down as people win those. But this event is going on until February 28th, so that's going to be important to watch out for too until the end of the month. Included with ranked seasons and everything, should have enough time to get all that stuff completed. But the 30 cumulative wins gives you an event headliners pack, which is something that we haven't seen ever in MLB The Show. We've never seen anything like this, and I want to talk a little bit about it. It's going to give you another event exclusive card, such as John Lester, Wade Boggs, Justin Upton, Eric Gagne, Mike Scott, maybe that Ian Kinsler and the Cliff Floyd. Just some options there that are gonna make those prices also go down a little bit as people win those. It's gonna be curious. I mean, I'm gonna be curious to see who gets what and what happens with that, because you can get a variety of cards there, ranging from 10,000 stubs, even 5,000 stubs, to about 150,000 stubs with that Eric Gagne. Especially if you get this done quickly and do get that Eric Gagne out of a pack. I'd imagine it's sellable, and if you already have Eric Gagne, that could be another finest card or some stubs towards some card that you want to get. I think this is a pretty cool aspect that we haven't really seen much of in MLB The Show ever. I don't think we've ever seen this, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I think this is pretty cool, especially this late in the season. It's also maybe a teaser on what we might see in next year's game. Maybe this type of a thing leading into MLB The Show 19. They might have something up their sleeve. In that aspect. I'm curious to see what these live streams come out with upcoming here this next week. We have the trailer coming out tomorrow. I don't want to get too far off track of this video. Let me go ahead and show you guys the stats on this Harmon Killebrew third baseman hardware edition from, it looks like, I think 1960. A very good card. But let me go ahead and get that in, and then I'm also going to be showing you guys the event team that I would be able to build, because I figured I don't really have that many live series silver cards, but I do have a few of the flashbacks, or a good amount of the flashbacks, and then I do want to show some of the gold pitchers that I'm going to be using as well. But here's the Harmon Killebrew stats. Pretty good overall card at 84 contact with 49 contact versus left, 104 power and 109 power. The vision is pretty high for Harmon Killebrew at 84. I mean, his third baseman from the Twins collection is pretty good, and he has worse stats, I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe I think his contact versus lefties is a lot better, but I mean, the overall much better card. 125 discipline with 94 clutch. I mean, you're not going to use this guy in the field, really. I mean, unless if you have a budget team, you might put him at third base. But I mean, this card's a great bench bat. Here I'm showing you guys the different prices of the 90 to 94 overalls. I mean, I sold my Mike Trout from World Series. I pulled him out of World Series. I sold him for about 50,000 stubs, and now he's already jumped back up to 70K. I'd assume when people start to get these guys, unlocked and start to get these cards, I think their prices are going to go down even more, especially once everybody's able to get 25 wins. I mean, that should be plenty of time to get that. But I just thought it was crazy how some of these live series cards, some of the best live series cards in the game, are going for 20,000 stubs, 30,000 stubs. I mean, if you're just recently getting the game and you play one of these events, you can kind of build up a decent team right away. I mean, now some of these other silver cards are going to be rising in price too, so it's going to balance out. But, I mean, it's only going to be for a little bit. We'll see the drop in price towards the end of the month. We'll see the silvers go back down to where they were. But I'm kind of curious to see how the developers go about these live series cards in MLB The Show 19. I mean, we never really saw these prices this low on any cards in MLB The Show 16, even when they were in the ticket counter. I mean, we kind of did. Mike Trout was going for around 100,000 stubs in the middle part of the season. But this late in the year, in MLB The Show 17, all these live series cards were much higher in price because they were attached to really good cards. But let's get into this info more about this Gold Glovers and Silver Sluggers event. I showed this a little bit before, but this kind of just breaks it down in detail with some frequently asked questions later on. But definitely a solid event. I'm gonna be getting into this one a little bit. I'm not gonna have any time to play it today, I don't think, but I did want to get this video out just showing a little bit about the information regarding the event. I really think that event headliner reward card is going to be awesome. I'm curious to see if that Kinsler and Cliff Floyd are both included in those cards. Since they were in the last event, I mean, I would assume they're a headliner. But at the same time, the finest version of that, the finest was the headliner, in my opinion, from that last event. This event's a little bit different, doesn't really guarantee a finest card. So those finest cards might go up a little bit more in price, if that makes sense. But the 90 to 94s will drop. The monthly cards are going to be, I mean, I haven't gotten one of those packs in a while, so I didn't buy one of those monthly packs all season. I didn't spend the 15K on one of those, so I'll take that at 15 wins. That's pretty good. But 15, 20, 25, and 30 gives you the rewards. Pretty solid overall. But alright, now I'm going to be going in and making my team here. I have the team set up. I'm going to have Don Sutton as the ace. Going through I have this Michael Pineda as the number 3. Tom Seaver will be the number 2. Irvin Santana kind of pitched like a diamond for me in last year's game. I didn't really get a chance to try him out too much. And then I put the Scott Kazmir in from the Tampa Bay Rays. I like the variety of these guys' pitches. A lot of them have 5 pitches. I think the only one that has 4 is that Michael Pineda. But the lineup is going to be good. I have Ken Griffey, Albert Bell, a couple good power hitters, Joey Gallo, of course, Kyle Schwarber. I did have a couple live series silvers that I wanted to use, but my bullpen is the key here. I'm going to be going over the bullpen a little bit in Tony Sipp, Alex Wood, Trevor Rosenthal, Houston Street, Tony Watson, Darren O'Day, and AJ Ramos. I definitely have some better overall cards, but I did want to use those specific guys because I like the way they pitch. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys have success in this event, and I will try to stream it as much as I can. Until next time, guys, peace out.